Draw Ninja Casey, and guess who we'll be drawing today? I'll give you a hint. Pika! That's right, your boy Pikachu, and my favorite Pokemon. So, sit back, enjoy the ride, or grab your pencil, grab your markers, let's get busy. Okay, Pikachu, one of the easier Pokemons to draw. He has very little detail, so this will be a piece of cake, but he does have some nice shapes, some nice easy shapes that can make him very easy to memorize how to draw. To make it easier for you to draw Pikachu, we'll make some associations. The thing about drawing from memory is to make associations that are easy to remember with the character you're drawing, so that maybe you can say it in your mind as you're drawing or say it out loud as you're drawing, and it actually help you memorize what the character looks like and how to actually begin drawing. As usual, I always use a pencil to do the guidelines and then a marker to tighten it up. Okay, so Pikachu, very simple. Like I said, we're going to be using, let me see, we're going to be using maybe a square today for Pikachu, definitely a circle. And we're also going to be using the oval, which is like a long circle. All right, we're going to be using a few triangle-shaped objects for his fingers, and also the square or the rectangle, if you will, for his tail. And I think that'll be it. Okay. All right, so let's see what we come up with. Now, like I always like to start with faces, especially with Pikachu's face. It's actually shaped like a teacup, right? So pretend you're drawing like a little teacup. Now, well, not a little teacup, maybe a big teacup. Maybe, you know what? Let's tilt the teacup a little to the side, right? That's the teacup, right? And then and his cheeks come out at the side of the teacups like that. See? Pikachu has those little cute cheeks. All right. So a teacup usually has the handle, but we're not going to put the handle for Pikachu because his ears don't come at the side like human ears. They go from the top, right? So we'll do the teacup, and under the teacup, we'll do a little square, but the square has like a wider bottom than the top, right? So we'll go with a square, right? And maybe bring the square up a little bit with a wider bottom, right? Just even out the bottom right there. Again, this is just guidelines to let you know where you'll be going with the drawing, right? And then with Pikachu's ears, which is really cute, we do with the oval, right? So let's stick one up, right? The oval, come down there, and let me see what we're gonna do. Since we have all the space over here, let's stick one over on this side. Take up that space a little bit. There we go. All right, now let's find a way to, let me see. Maybe he's dancing. He seems to be very happy here, so maybe he's singing. No, maybe he's dancing and singing with himself, right? So let's kind of put, again, another oval. There's chunky little arms right there, right? That'll be him kind of like touching himself as he's, that didn't come out right. Kind of like touching his face as he's singing. And then his other hand, again, another oval, comes out this way. So now he's kind of doing that little dancing with himself kind of deal, right? And for his feet, his little Pikachu feet, we'll do another oval, right at the tip of where the triangle is at the bottom. And then the other side, same thing, an oval, okay? And of course, we can't forget Pikachu's tail, right? And this is where all the rectangles come in. Maybe we'll do the tail out of the way so it doesn't get too involved. So we just start with a square, and it goes up to be a rectangle, but with only a wider top. And bring it over to the side here a little bit. Another square. Right? Then bring it up to a rectangle with a wider top, right? And I think those are, let me see, let's get another, a bigger rectangle here for the end of his tail right there. It is the end of the tail. All right, so we'll do that. Maybe that'll work out to be a nice Pikachu tail. Okay. Alright, so far, this is what we got. Alright, now let's go in a little tighter. Now Pikachu does have these little itty bitty fingers, and this is where the triangle parts come in. Right? His fingers could be those little triangle thingies right there. He's got 5 of those, right? And then on this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? And again, even on Pikachu, it's good to have the T in the middle, the guideline T for the face that I always use. Right? So Pikachu's T maybe a little lower than regular human T's. There you go. Okay, so now the T indicates where his eyes are, right? So Pikachu's eyes go closer to the side, to the ends of his face than like a human being. So we'll put the eyes at the end, closer, farther apart than if we were drawing like human beings, right? And he's got his little Pikachu nose in the middle, which is basically just a little upside down triangle, right? Just a little one. All right, and then we'll do his smile, right? Which is like a W stretched out, right? And then a big letter U coming down and then going back up to meet the W. So his smile would be a W stretched out, U down, right? Maybe even like, put a little shadow to indicate that the tongue in his mouth. And of course his cheeks, again, we go back to the circle. On the other side, circle. Now his eyes are black, and as they're black, they reflect light, right? So we'll put some little balls in there to show that there's light reflecting out his eye. And then just kind of darken the eyes right there. And I think you can see that Pikachu's coming out. Like, that's how Pikachu looks. You can see that that's Pikachu right there, right? And we tighten it up to see where we're going to go with this, right? Now, again, Pikachu has this floppy little stomach there. So we're going to shape that out, right? Connect to the arm. And his toes, again, comes out like the oval, and then out. And there's like 3 little lines to indicate his toes. Right? Going in there. Same thing. Oval out. And 3 little lines to indicate his toes. Right? Maybe 2. And that's looking more and more like your boy Pikachu, right? Yeah, I think so. Okay, now let's see how this comes together when we make it more, when we tighten the drawing. And of course, by tighten it, I mean finish it up with the marker. Okay, so I think that's your Pikachu. Maybe, I don't know, do we want to put a little shadow on Pikachu there? Maybe indicate that he's standing on something solid? We could do that, all right? Maybe, and then the little tail creates a shadow as well. That might work. Okay, now let's do my favorite part, the marker. Okay, I'm gonna erase all the guidelines at the end so that you can, see the finished work all together. But we're gonna just go ahead and start tightening the work and finishing up with the marker real quick. All right. Just to start off, he does have black tips on his ears. Just have to remember that. All right. So we'll start off with the eyes. Again, it's a circle. Little circle in the middle for the light. Again, another circle to reflect the light. Shining in his eyes right there. Okay, a little upside down triangle nose, long W. Big U. That's nice, right? Okay, instead of, putting the shadow light, let's make the shadow nice and dark like that. All right, let's go in. Let's commit to it. Let's make that shadow nice and dark. There we go. There we go, right? Paid off, right? And then we have his cheeks, which 2 red dots, right? Now let's go in on the shape of his body altogether. With a smaller marker here for his little Pikachu fingers. Go back to the big marker. Let's get his little tips here. Blackened all the way. Get that little brown spot on his tail. I think we're pretty good here with Pikachu. Okay, now let me just, you know what? We forgot about the shadow. Make sure that everybody knows he's standing on solid ground there. We'll put a little shadow on the Pikachu. Right? Shadow really adds a nice effect to any drawing. Gives it a little bit more depth, makes it feel a little more solid. A little shadow on his tail, right, for his tail right there. And good to go, man. So you utilize all the shapes. Now let me erase this so you can see what it looks like just ultimately finished. If you guys have any questions or any favorite characters you'd like me to draw for you, please make a comment below and I'll try to get it out as quickly as I can for you. I had a lot of fun doing this and I hope you join me next time. Beam me up, Scotty.